everybody, my name is Sherry. Welcome to my stamp studio. Welcome to June. It's actually still May in the real world, but when this posts it will be June. So I wish I had my June thank you gifts to tell you, but like I said, it's still May and I'm trying to film a couple of days ahead, so I don't have those. I do know that if you spend $50 with me, as is normal, you will get my June Create With Us tutorial bundle, which this in June will be masculine cards. So you'll really like I already have that bundle. So I've looked at the tutorials that everybody put together and they're fabulous. So you'll want to get that bundle. If you ordered from me in May, $50 or more, you should have that email that has that bundle for May. And it was in colors, I think, in May. If you didn't get it, let me know so I can resend it to you. So today I am going to show you the first project for my June card club. And in June, starting June 5th, all of the bundles that are available in the catalog or online exclusives are an additional 10% off. So bundles, if they're new bundles, are 10% off. And so there'll be an additional off of that. An older or returning bundle is not 10% off, but it will be 10% off starting June 5th. So that's a sale, isn't it? The complete details will be on my website or in my email. So you can check those out once June 5th is here. So for my card club, we'll talk a little bit about card club and then I'll show you their first card. In my card club, it's all online. Every month we make 3 cards. They actually do 6 cards, so we do 2 of each of the designs. So this month in Card Club, their packet will include the things from the Full of Life. So this month they are getting a half a pack of the paper, which is the Full of Life. I think the paper is called, Full of Life paper. So it's such fun. It's such a good summer paper. It's a good year-round paper, but it's just, like this, doesn't it remind you of a beach ball when you were kids? The paper is fun and bright and cheerful, and you can leave it in the whole 6x6 pieces, or you can cut it down. It looks like you've been watercoloring or out, like I said, at the beach or at a birthday party. It's just a really fun pack of paper. Here, I'll do it this way. Lots of our colors, so it'll make it really easy as far as having colors to use with it, because so many of them are in there. Then you're going to get a whole spool of the iridescent ribbon, which I love this ribbon. Sometimes we have iridescent ribbon and it's kind of stiff or wiry. This is so soft and so iridescent, and it's a really, really pretty ribbon. And then hopefully you will get a full packet of these embellishments, which are the iridescent faceted gems. They are currently not available, and here's the deal. For the end of June, I will be out of my office. So we actually leave like the 19th of June, and then we're gone pretty much till the end of July. So good news, club will go out early. I'm not sure exactly how early. I may get it ready and then ask my daughter, who will be house sitting for us, to drop it at the post office, because I don't want it to mess up with billing issues. But we will have it ready to go. If I cannot order these and have them in the packets before we leave, then I will substitute something else. But like I said, there's so many colors in this, and these are very neutral. They're very pretty, so I hope that they come in time. But right now it says June 17th, which doesn't work for me. So we'll kind of play it by ear and see. Sometimes the dates are later, sometimes they're earlier. So I'm just going to watch every day. I'll log on and click and see, but you'll get a full packet of some kind of an embellishment. So that's what you'll get. And then you can add on this bundle if you're in Card Club. And one of the perks of being in my Card Club is that when they add on a bundle, they get it at catalog cost. But this month they'll get it at catalog cost less 10%, because it will be on sale. So it's the Friends for Life bundle, and they can add on just the stamps or the bundle. If you get the stamps, it will just be catalog cost, because stamps alone are not on sale. And then this month will be when I do an alternate stamp set months. Everybody gets the tutorial, so there will be 2 more cards. And then the people who add on that bundle, I was going to do the peas, but it's not a bundle, so I'm going to do something that's on sale. If you want the peas, just add them in an order, and then do the pea card that I did, because that you can just get the steps to do that. But I want to add a bundle because it's on sale. I'm thinking it might be the circle one. I can't even remember now what it's called. I'll show you in a second, because I've already used that a couple of times with this. It's this one. spotlight. I can't remember now what it's called. It may be, but these are the bundles with Spotlight on Nature, I think is what it's called. And I've used the circles because it just goes well with it, but I'm not sure inventory status on that. If you are in club, I will place an order on June 5th for all of you who have already purchased it, because as we know, inventory issues can be something when there is a sale. And so I'm going to place an order on the 5th, and then I'll wait again and place the rest of them on the 11th. So if you want to make sure you get it, then place your order before the 5th, June 2nd, 3rd, or 4th. I don't think I'll have this stuff up for you to place it on the 1st, but just have it ready to me by the 5th, and then I'll place it. So these are some other cards I have done with the paper. This is also part of my design, my DSP. I'm calling it DSP series because I don't want to say the word series twice, where I'm showing you lots of different cards, at least 3 cards made with the papers. So if you're in Card Club, see, just get the P's and the Spotlight. It is Spotlight on Nature, and then you could easily recreate this because this tutorial's already up. This one is scraps from my Try It class, and just a punch, so you could easily do that, and then the tutorial is up for this one as well. So let's get going on the first club card. So when you are in my card club, your stuff comes to you pre-cut. So if you don't have to buy the dies, and so if you have a similar stamp set and you don't want to get the stamps, that's fine. Just do it and follow along. I try to teach you a new technique every month. So this month when you get it, for this project, it would look like this, except there would be 2. You can see I've already done my 1 card. So there would be 2 of all of this. So there would be 2 of these, and then there's enough room for you to stamp 2 of those. And so for this, if you are in Card Club, it will come like this. So I took 2 of these. It is 4 by 5 1/4. This is larger. And I ran them through at the same time with this die. This die is a lot of fun. Let me show it to you. It is like, well, I can't pick it up. It's like this. So I laid it on here and I ran it through. Now keep these, because at this point, I'm not 100% sure. I haven't done the other cards, but my idea is that we're going to use these on something else. So when you pop these out, you'll pull your first one off, and that's the one I've already done, and they'll just pull off this second one, and it will make it easier for us to send these to you and make sure that you have all of your little leaves. So your second one, you're going to have to poke them out and then just keep them all, and you might have to puzzle piece them together. So my recommendation, if we do use these, is to do this card second, so you can use this for a template. And I'll show you how in club. If I'm 90% certain we're going to do that, so this will be the last card that you do, so you can use this for a template, because then it's just like doing a puzzle piece to put them back together. So pop these out of here, and then let me grab something to throw these into. So we have this, and this will be the front of our card, and then here's your card base, which is white. So you need to pick, you can pick any piece of paper then that you want if you're in Card Club, you just want it to have some form of orange in it, because you have an orange thing here. So I could use the same one that I used before, or I could pick something different. Sometimes it makes a difference on another card that we'll be using, and if it does, then I will let you know. This is the one that I was going to use, but here's what happened. We're going to let the color show through, and you're going to lose part of it because this is bigger than that. So that was why I ended up going with the one that I did. See what happens if we use this one. See, it has blue in it. I think I'm just going to go with the one that I did, which is this one, because it has this right here, and I really like that. And we're able to kind of recreate it on the card. It means you lose this, which is a sad thing, our beautiful double-sided paper. So you need to cut this, and we need to cut it to be 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, which is a full card size, or card front at least, because we want all of the beautiful goodness of this paper. But here's the thing, I didn't want to lose all of both, because see, it's all graduated. So let's do the 4 1/4 first, because that doesn't matter. Going across this way, it's all pretty much the same. So let's do 4 1/4. And then we have to lose a 1/2 inch, and then keep this because you can easily use that In fact, if there's one side of this that it makes the difference, like if you'd rather have more yellows than the blue, I like this piece. You can make sure that when you do that. So I'm going to cut a little bit off of here. And now I'm going to cut a little bit off the pink. Let's make it 5.5. It's not a whole lot. Because I didn't want to lose all of the pink. And if you cut a 1/2 inch off that, you were going to have far more orange on the card. This card's really easy. So now when you lay this on here, you're going to have some show through. And you're going to lay it on here. And it's going to look super pretty. Now let's take this. And we are going to take the stamp out of the set. And I have Berry Burst and Peach Pie. But there are so many of the pinks and orange on this paper that you could use pumpkin pie, you could use Pretty in Pink, you could use Melon Mambo, you could use, what's another one of our oranges? Pretty much any pink, any orange is going to work on this. So grab whatever you have. I'm going to take my Berry Burst and ink kind of up here. So it has a little bit of both. And then I'm going to take my Peach Pie. And you could do 2 oranges or 2 pinks if you don't have the colors like this. And then you want to blow a little hot air on it. And just stamp this on here. And you can leave it just like that, but I want to sparkle mine up a little bit. So I'm going to take my Wink of Stella. And as you color this, it will smear just a little bit. The Berry Burst will smear a little bit more. So the first thing I'm going to do, you can see that kind of filling that in with just a tinge of that. If you want more color, then you can go back and you can just grab your ink pad and pull a little bit of color in, but I kind of like that, just a little bit. And then I wanted to kind of recreate this on this piece, and this is the die that comes in the bundle, and it is run through with the Peach Pie cardstock. So I'm just going to take my Berry Burst, and I am just going to very lightly tap. Like I don't want to get a lot, and I'm just going to lay it on here. And I'm just going to tap like that. So now I have a little bit, and it kind of looks like this. See that, how that has that speckly in it? And we've just kind of recreated that. Is that not easy? Super, super easy. Bright and cheery. And then I'm going to take the Thinking of You. You could use any of the sentiments out of this. So we have a friend, we have a wishes. So those can be kind of combined. We have so excited for you, friend. We have a thank you for being a friend. We have love you, miss you. You can do best friend, happy birthday friend. I could have done thinking of you. We have best wishes. We have best friend, miss you, best friend. You can kind of mix and match however you want. And it's a great set to also do something on the inside. I kept mine easy because it's a just a sample. But you can do whatever combination you want. And I did it black. At first I was going to do it in the Berry Burst because it is also a bright color. But sometimes I like the black to kind of anchor it. So I'm just going to do Thinking of You right here. And then I'm going to take and fold this in half. Just because I don't have any scrap paper laying here. So we're going to go ahead and use this for some scrap paper. If you're in club, get some scrap paper out. I have a lot of stuff on my desk. Like this here. Kind of get this out of the way. And then this is my black blend. You could also do it in other colors. And I kind of just want to get a little bit of speckly, again, to kind of anchor it because it's a very white card. And I just want some right here and right here. So I'm going to be intentional about where I hit it. And then we have that, and when I move it, then of course you won't be able to see it underneath. So see the speckles. So let's go ahead and glue all this on. If you have the dies, which I do, I'm going to run this through my die cutting machine. If you don't get the dies, then just cut it out with your snips. It's an easy cut. I'm going to run this through just like that. So you could pop this up if you want to, and you can decide if you want pink going up, if you want orange going up. So see, if you do the orange going up, it's going to be mostly orange through here. So flip it around. Always give a couple of looks to see what you want. If we do it this way, then we get this nice modelly colors, and we have both pink, orange, and then that blend through the middle. So I want to make sure I stick mine on that way. I'm not going to use dimensionals. You could if you want a little bit more definition between the window and that. This, you're gonna, if you're in Card Club, you're gonna be like, this is the simplest card we've ever made in Card Club. And then I'm gonna add just a little bit of adhesive right here. And then like this, so it kind of goes right up along that. Then I am going to use a dimensional. I'm going to put it right here. A tiny one would work, and the large one does work too. Stick this up, and you don't want it to go so it covers up all of the pink underneath, so I'm going to kind of droop it that way. That way you can see where we did that underneath. And then grab your ribbon, and we are going to tie a knot, and we are not going to pull it all the way tight. And I have pink ink on my hand. So grab this, do a knot, and just pull it so it's a knot, but don't pull it tight because we want it to be nice and pretty like that. Turn this off. And then I'm gonna add just a little bit of adhesive right here to kind of hold my knot in place. And because this is so soft, the ribbon, that big knot that's not tied will hold itself. Flip this over and pretend that we don't see that we're covering up this beautiful paper on the other side. Go ahead and put all of my adhesive so we can stick it to the front of the card. And then just adhere those, and that will be enough to stick it. And bring it over here and start with one side, line that up. Remember this, we cut it so it's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and then just drop it, but don't press. That way if you put it on there crooked, you could fix it. And then when you know it's straight, pop it on there. And then it could be these. Hopefully it's these. If it's another one, just use whatever embellishments we have for that month. Like I said, there are so many colors in this paper that will be able to make it work no matter what it is. And I'm going to add, normally I would add 5, but because I don't have very many of these left and they're not available for me to order, I'm just going to add 3. If you have them, then add, here, I'll add 5 to this one. My other one has 3. But just so we can see how much more prettier it is when you just add 2 more embellishments. And they do come in 2 sizes. This is left over from my try it class, and there's just the big ones left. And there you go. Simplest card and so pretty. So this one I just used the ink that was there. This one I did put it in the stamp pad. This card's going to be, unless you use a different sentiment on the front, they're all going to look pretty much the same. Super pretty. So you have till the 10th of every month to subscribe. If you're in Card Club and you want to make sure that you get the bundles, this one and whatever the other one is that we're doing for the alternate project this month. In June, I don't have any other classes. I do have the Thoughtful Journey class that we'll be mailing out by around June 10th. But I don't have any other classes to sign up for, so we'll do an alternate version. I don't have any other classes, I don't think, in July either. I kind of step back a little bit in the summer so I can enjoy my pool. So that's why I do the alternate projects. It's the place where you can get a little bit of extra stamping. Then add those on by the 5th. You have till the 10th to add them on as well. So if you have any questions about Card Club, I love my Card Club. We have so much fun. And I've already got the candies. I love picking out candy for Card Club because I like it to match. So I already got it. I was on Amazon and I saw candy that would match this month's Card Club, and I was like, oh, I gotta get that. So everybody have a great June, and I will catch you back here later. Bye.